Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Hold on a minute. Why are you fighting me? All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Sim. So it is all by myself today, and what we're going to be doing is we're out of Eugene. Let's see where we can go. I'm looking for the most money. Almond boxes? Sure. Let's go to Albuquerque. Why not? I want to get to Missouri and Arkansas. So that one's going to get us basically where we want. It's $5,030. That's fine. Have $37,000. That is also fantastic. So that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, come on, baby. Get some air pressure. There we go. All right. So we have our own step deck. That's always fantastic. Bought this thing at the end of the last episode, so if you haven't watched that, be sure you do. It is a riot of a time. It is a 53-foot step deck split axle, so we should be able to carry quite a bit of weight with it. But with all that being said, let's go pick up these almonds. Hopefully we have time to do so. Looks like we're 43 miles away, so we should be getting there sooner or later. I want to expand the fuel tanks. I think that's the next objective on the objective. The next thing on the objective, I guess we could say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but whatever I'm trying to say, hopefully it makes sense. Let's see. No one after this guy comes. Thank you for finally moving. Gonna forget my blinker. That's fine. We'll let Rasher make fun of me. That's, normal. Let's see. Where are we at now? Turning right. Still 43 miles out. Imagine that. Let's turn on my mirror so I can see what we're doing here. I don't know why I'm sitting here waiting. Light screen. Go, baby, go. But yeah, we decided to get a step deck. Why not? We were going to be getting a reefer, but the problem with that is that we just did not have the money. They wanted like $198,000 or something crazy like that, so we didn't have the money to do that. So I decided to get a step deck. I know Dave got a step deck. I think Rasher couldn't afford it, so I think he wasn't going to get a step deck, but either way, I think he was going to try it. We did sleep before we took the job. So that all being said, we should be okay. Got to be in the far lane here. But it is pretty cool that we have our own trailer. I was told by Dave that you get more money when you get your own trailer, but apparently that is not the case. Which is fine, I suppose. Not the first time Dave lied to me, and it definitely won't be the last, but we get about the same amount of money. I think the only difference is that it's actually our trailer, and so it makes you feel better about yourself. I think that is literally the only thing. Looks clear to me. Sure, why not? I think what I'm going to do, is it F4? No, that's F5. So we'll get that fixed. F4. There we go. So I want to go to 1. Can I move my head? Is it 3? There we go. So now I get more of the view. It kind of puts you off center, but at least I get to see more of the camera. But anyway, like I said, so we slept before we took the job, so hopefully we can get the job and get on our way. And somewhere along the line, we're not going to be driving this whole thing in this episode, but somewhere along the line, we will be ending this video, probably whenever we got to sleep for the first time. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably just finish the job anyway in one consecutive playthrough, but what we're going to do is every time, like we're alone and we're doing a multi-part video, I think what we're going to do is, every time we sleep is the end of the video. Add that one more piece of realism because, you know, like after you sleep, the video's over, right? So I kind of feel like that's a decent thing to do. Let me know in the comments as soon as you watch the video. We're going to try it in this episode. How's that? And then, of course, however many times it takes to get us there, then, you know, that's what is going to happen. Because I won't, well, this video will be up long before I'm even able to see the comments. But let me know if you guys like this sort of standpoint, or if you just want to, you know, get more miles done, so on and so forth. So just let me know. Fish North Atlantic has been doing absolutely fantastic. We're finally making some money, so that's always a plus. And then, of course, we have Fishing Baron, or not Fishing Baron, say Ships at Sea, excuse me. We haven't played that one yet today, but it is on the to-do list since today is recording date. Today is Saturday, May 17th. So we have been playing some Ark. So I got a video of that recorded. I'm not sure if everybody wants to see that or not. We have a private server. Indie Ninja Gamer is the one that has given us that private server, so I do appreciate that. And if you would, go check him out. I think he does YouTube, but I'll post his Twitch instead, because I know he does Twitch. So what we'll do is I'll post his Twitch down below, and then we'll see what, hopefully we can get him a few more followers or subs, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Let's see, so it looks like we're taking some almonds. Where to go? Okay. Oh, wrong one. Whoopsies. That's a force of habit right there. So it's cargo market, not freight market. There it is. Almonds. Interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the, wait, what? Oh, so it's a different place for $100 more, but it's shorter. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Nah. It's 30 miles longer, but you get to go through California. Yeah, screw that. We're going here. We're going we're going to New Mexico. That's what we're doing. All right. So, let's see. Where do you want this thing at? Where is it? Is it this way? Let's see what we can do, please. Oh, did I not pick it? I don't think I picked it. Hold on a minute. Backing up. I don't think I clicked it, which makes a lot of sense. If you don't click something, there it is. Let's try not to hit anybody here. All right, here we go. It's like we've never played this game before in our lives. Cargo market, thank you. Yes, I want my almonds to Albuquerque. Yes, we're taking said job. Actually, let's look. St. Louis, Missouri for $3,600. No, thank you. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Glendive, Montana. Ooh. You know what? It's 100 miles shorter, but I want to go. Let's go to Montana instead. We're changing our mind. We're going to Montana. All right, let's see. If my mouse quits moving, that would be a fantastic thing. But where is it? So it looks like we got to back in, which is actually kind of funny because normally you don't back in anything when it comes to a flatbed, step deck, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do is I guess we're going to try our damnedest to get this thing in here, especially blind side. Can't see nothing, so that's also not very helpful. Is it 3 or is it 4? I have no idea where we're going. I know we missed it, that's for sure. What we'll do is I guess we'll just get turned around. I mean, at this point, what else can we do, right? So we're just going to get turned around. Blind sides are absolutely horrendous. That's why I don't like doing them. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Problem solving. It's a semi-driver thing, truck driver thing, 101. Problem solving. Alright, so we're just going to make this work. So hopefully we don't hit nothing. So I could have made this easier on myself, but instead I decided to make it harder. If I would have closed the gap a little bit better, it would have been better, but, oh, hello. Then I hit my look forward button. Yeah, so this would never ever work in real life, especially if there's trailers, but, you know, we're flatbedders, so we're just gonna do what we can do, and then there we go. This is absolutely horrendous. Probably should cut this out, but screw it. Not even the professionals can get it right. Actually, I lied, so we're just gonna keep on straightening it out. So see, when it's straightened out like this, it's a lot faster. Get that trailer where you want it to go. If you need it to go to the right, which is what we need, then that's what we'll do. So it's not the best park job, but it does the job. It does the job where it's done. Let's see, it's 9:16. A little bit longer than an hour, or a little less than an hour, I should say. All right, cargo has been loaded. Let's see how good of a job we did tightening it down. All right, so we did 4, 5, 6. That's not terrible. It's not terrible whatsoever. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Since I absolutely got thrashed with backing up, we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, let's look in the mirror here, see if we're gonna hit anything. Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Didn't look in time, but it's fine. All right, 1,229 miles. That's what we got. Hit the curb there, but that's fine. We can hit the curb. It'll be fine. All right, turn green so I don't have to stop. Please. 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 Well, you're just gonna be a dick. That's fine. That's fine. Seriously? No one else is here, bud. Thank you. Oh, you're a dick. Couldn't find my button. But anyway, once we get on the road, then we'll be talking a little bit about some stuff. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, look, it looks like Marshalls or something at the end of this road. All beautiful timing. Come on, pick a gear and go. So if you have been curious, I have been running automatic. I haven't been running the shifter. It's just that much easier, you know. This game's not the greatest when it comes to manual. It's not realistic in the slightest. So I've just been running automatic. I don't have to be worrying about, you know, grinding the gears and all that stuff. Dude, if you're gonna go. But you can't just block the road. You know? Or you just gonna block the road. I mean, that's fine too. I mean, I don't really understand the point of you blocking the road, but I mean, whatever makes you sleep at night, I guess. Call you Dave. Alright, so it looks like I got a turn here. How heavy is this thing anyway? I have no idea. So it's 26,500 pounds. So we'll be putting that back up. I'm going to be hitting the trip meter. There we go. So we're getting 99 miles a gallon, or was. Getting in the slow lane here. 1.6 so far. But of course we're, you know, speeding up, so it's not going to be great, right? I know I can buy a brand new truck for $28,000. Or not brand new, but used. I thought mighty hard about it. But I forgot that I think it's $100,000 or $180,000 to upgrade your garage, and I don't want to take a loan because I feel like that's useless. And plus, it's more bills that I have to pay, and I don't want to. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing this the hard way, taking, you know, big loan or big jobs, not loans, and see what we can do. Delta Highway to Beltline Highway. But yeah, so I have as many lights as humanly possible on this truck and trailer. We have all the chicken lights, I should say. Instead of lights, all the chicken lights. Everything's looking purty. We painted it black, and it was the last episode, the episode before last. The reason we have so much money and the reason I got this trailer was only because, so the $100,000 loan was $1,816 a day or something like that, and the 150 loan was half of that, so it was like 807 or 809 or something like that a day for a bigger loan. So what we did was we took the $150,000 loan, paid off the $100,000 loan, and so now we only have one loan at $150,000. So we saved money. We were able to get the step deck, and so far it hasn't been really panning out, but at least it's all ours. Basically a brand new truck. We have 10,466 miles, and so that's fantastic. Turn that blinker off because it's annoying as hell. And yeah, so not that bad, not that bad at all. So let's see, so we're doing 58, it is 60, never mind, it's 55 still. What we'll do is we'll simmer down to 59. There we go, hit the cruise button. Just going on our merry way. We'll get fuel eventually. I'm not too worried about fuel at the moment. Let's see, 76 gallons. Yeah, so we get 519 miles. Not that bad. Actually, we could. What way is it wanting us to go? So we're going to Montana, right? So that's a different place. I would imagine we would make it to maybe Coeur d'Alene. So maybe we'll go here. Let's do here instead of here. There we go. So we'll come in, get some sleep, get some fuel, stuff like that. So we got to make it to Idaho. I'm thinking. If we got to stop before then we do. All right, it's not that big of a plan or big of a deal. It's just what I'm thinking is trip planning. So that's where we'll go. That's what we'll do, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Can I go up to 60 now? Thankfully, I can go up to 65 or 64 technically. And normally in Oregon they don't. They don't mess with you at 6 or 4 over. You can even go 5 over. 7, you're risking the biscuit. But, basically you can do 4 over. Apparently in this game you can do 4 over anywhere and it'll be fine. So if it's 80 miles an hour, you can do 84. If it's, 75, 79, so on and so forth. But pretty much it's about that. It's about 4 over, you'll be fine. So go to Newport. We're not going to Newport. We're getting out of Oregon as soon as we can. I mean, I love Oregon, don't get me wrong. Love the state. Just hate everything else about the state. Love the ocean, love the views, love everything else. Been born and raised here, of it. Cross country, drove all the way to Alabama, Ohio, stuff like that. And I have to say that, yeah. I mean, if I had my choice, and this is dead honest, I almost did it, but if I had my choice, I would move to Montana. I mean, it would be, other than the politics and everything else, it's the same as Oregon except higher. You get snow, which isn't, great. The only thing that honestly made us stay in Oregon, me and the wife, was my grandpa. But now that he's, passed and everything else, we could go back. But really, the only thing that's making us stay now is, in fact, the ocean. That is the only reason. There's no other reason. As far as, family-wise and everybody else, it doesn't really bother us. But yeah, so right now it's just the ocean. So I'm thinking we're probably going to try to move to the coast. That's what I want to do. If I had to move states, I would move to Montana, but I think we'll be trying to move to the ocean or the coast soon. I'd probably say 5-10 years. see what we can do. I mean, we got to get our financials in check and stuff like that. Me being laid off from my previous job has not been helping anything, but nobody's really hiring right now, and that's what's absolutely terrible. But everything's been going fine on that point. But yeah, that's where I would move. I'd move to, you know, in the game is, you know, Coos Bay and Newport, somewhere in that range. But we're a long ways from it, so all we can do is just live on the pipeline, right? So there's nothing else I can do. We going 205? Looks like we're going 205. Seedle. What are we doing? Loan installment. How much is it? 906. Okay, so I thought it was 800, but apparently it's 906, and it was 1816 or something like that. So not bad at all. Looks like we're going I-5 to 205. It looks like that's where I'm going. This is where I'd go anyway. Just cruising through Portland. Not a big deal. Pretty much it's a drive-through state or city anyway. No one cares about Portland. Oregon is not Portland. I don't like Portland. It's terrible. I don't like it. My mother-in-law always asks, "Oh, can you drive us to Portland?" No. Will I? Yes. But do I want to? No. It's absolutely terrible. I hate it. Looks like it's going to make us go 205, which is fantastic. Or they may not have 205 in the game. They could just be, okay, yep, I-5 to 84. That's what you're doing. Bye. That sounds more like it, but let's see. So we're just trying to drive through here. We're doing 17 over, but I'm not going to change it for nothing. Under this bridge has like 4 billion tents, so the fact that they don't have the tents on here is kind of sad. You know, show Portland for what it is, you know. Tents, lots and lots of tents, you know, stuff like that. Don't show, you know, what they want it to look like. Show what it actually is. You know, like this whole thing would be nothing but tents. Off the side on the grass and everything else, just nothing but tents. And sadly, all of Oregon is becoming that way. But I mean, look at who's running the damn state. Anyway, besides the point, enough politics in my life. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on. Lately, like I said, we've been playing some Fishing North Atlantic. It's been doing all right. Been playing some Ark, a lot of Ark actually. It's an okay game. Like I said, we have a private server and stuff like that, and been doing pretty good on there. Got some decent dinosaur bird things, whatever you want to call it. I'm not the best at it, so it's just whatever it is. I can't believe it's been 23 minutes already in this video. But anyway, technically this, I think, would be 205. I don't know, hit the mouse. But it is what it is. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Ark. Like I expressed in the Ark video, me and Rasher are in a tribe, excuse me, not team, in a tribe, and it's the tribe goop. And so, been doing that, taming Argivitis. I don't know, it's a bird. That's all I know. It's a bird. So, been doing that. Been having some fun doing that. Let's see what else we've been doing. We've been doing some... what have we been doing? Pretty much that's about it on the Ark side. Just trying to, you know, get everything settled down. And then I think we're going to be trying to move here shortly. We got one last thing we got to do. And then we'll be moving. And so that'll be fun. Gonna be trying something new that Rasher's never done, and something I've never done. But since Tuesday, so like I said, today is Saturday. Since Tuesday, I've put like 28 hours in that game. It's insane, but it is pretty fun. So get to fly around, you know, do all sorts of things, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty fun. Pretty fun indeed. Way station in a mile. I feel like someone's over there because they are. Hopefully we'll get the green light so I don't have to worry about it. because I can't get over. Green light. Shit. Come on, douchebag. This is where the hood and mirrors comes in handy a lot. Because, like, you can't see the guy, and now all of a sudden, if I had hood mirrors, I could have seen him. So we'll pull in here, get checked out, tell us that we're fat, you know, the works. What we'll do is we'll actually get rid of that. We're just flying in here, no big deal. 57,634, that ain't bad at all. Surprised it didn't say, next time, don't haul ass in here. You know, don't dynamite the brakes on the scale. That'd be nice. And I'll be like, oh, yellow truck. They're behind us. So we have figured out why we have to honk at the yellow trucks. It is a Scottish thing, apparently. And then whenever you see one, you know, it just breaks up the trip, I guess, is what I was told. Just cut that guy off, no big deal. But it breaks up the trip, and which I can understand, you know, like we used to play Slug Bug, you know? Slug Bug, punch somebody. Well, apparently it's the same thing for them. Oh, yellow car. Except they did yellow instead of Slug Bugs. So, basically the same thing, but a little bit different, which is fine. Different countries, different things. Everything's fine and dandy. But, yeah, welcome to the gorge. The fantastic gorge, and it takes forever to drive through this thing, especially if you're you know, bucking the wind. If you're fighting the wind, it takes forever. 6.2 miles a gallon, that's not bad average. Of course, we're crawling up a hill a little bit, so the 4.8 is pretty much, you know, that's about normal. We'll see what happens. We're going to be a little bit of a longer episode just because we picked a longer episode. Took a while to get loaded up and everything else. I think next time I'll go get the load and then take off from where I got the load. Cuts off about 12 minutes a time or so. So we're just learning things, you know, not a big deal. We'll get this the way I like it, and I'm doing this so I can see how fast we're going, because it's kind of hard to tell on the dash. So we'll do 64, thank you, clock that in. We got 1,027 miles to go. Let's see, so we got 9 hours. Hello. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, so we got a long ways to go before we're tired anyway, so like I said, maybe a longer episode, but hopefully that's alright with everybody. Gonna try to get Coeur d'Alene. I don't see why we couldn't get Coeur d'Alene, but we'll see. We'll have to get fuel here shortly. We're at a quarter tank. See, as you can see, I know there's a car over there on our passenger side, but where? Where is he? And if you look, boom, he's right there. Hood mirror, again, for the win. They look absolutely ridiculous, but, I mean, for the safety aspect of it, I won't have to have the mirror, you know, up. I'll just have the front mirror, right? So, for cosmetics, not great, but for, you know, if you want safety and, you know, more realism and stuff like that, it would be the way to go. So that's the answer. I know Scott's been asked me that in his latest video. I think it was episode 6 or something like that, but I answered it twice. But then just in video form, if you guys were wondering, that is exactly my thoughts. So it is pretty cool to just be able to, I mean, of course you're checking all the mirrors, right? But it is pretty cool just to see if there's anybody over there, you know, hiding out, because they always do. Just take a quick sneak peek up on the hood. Yep, no one's here. Yep, next. Get off. Thank you. Goodness gracious. You know, everything's good. Everything's fine and dandy. Yeah, I thought that was a cop. Bada bing, bada boom. So I think what we'll do is, I don't think we'll make it to Coeur d'Alene with fuel. So I think what we'll do is Boardman area. I think that's where we're gonna get some fuel. If it's in the game, it might not be in the game, but we may stop in Kennewick or Pasco or Richland, or Richmond, one or the other. It's the Tri-Cities in Washington. A lot of onions. A lot of onions. So we'll probably stop there right quick, get some fuel in the episode, and keep on pushing. Oh, we can go faster. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Over here, I thought it was 60 forever. I don't know. Now that we can go 69, let's just do that. It's just a little bit farther. Gotta sneeze. Excuse me, I'll try to cut that out. But if not, I do apologize. I try to do everything I can to make it quiet, but, you know, you can only do so much. But, anyway, so I do apologize for that. Rest area in 1 mile. We don't need a rest area, we need fuel. It is pretty crazy how realistic this is. I mean, because these bridges are in Oregon. You know, the rest areas, I think they are in Oregon. If it tells me the exit, I can tell you, but it won't. It just says, oh, well, it's here, rest area. Rest area sign would be, you know, ahead, and then the exit. I think there's an exit on rest areas. I think. Most of the time there is. We're getting about 6.2 miles a gallon. Again, not bad. Not bad at all. Then we're going to be getting out of the green and into the brown, because that's just what Oregon does. Oregon is a very diverse state. It really is. So you have, you know, the coast, the coastal mountains, the valley, the Cascades, and then you have desert. And then if you go far enough, I don't remember if the Rockies start in Oregon or if they don't. I mean, you might have foothills, but I don't know if it starts more in Idaho, Wyoming, or not. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, we got some pretty gnarly hills, you know, the further east we go. I think, like, we have Cabbage and whatnot, and if you kept going straight, you would have hit Cabbage. But, you know, Cabbage Hill, that is, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's see if we're going to get stopped by this scale, too. This would be like Umatilla, Hermiston area. This bridge is also real life. Is there a dam over there? There is a dam. Looky there. Welcome to Washington. The Columbia River we just went over. Let me go by, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you for finally listening, Dr. Bob. All good. So it's back down to 60. That's not cool. I don't want to slow down, but I may just have to. Got that realism physics, so got a lot of bouncing. I myself would turn and get off this exit here and just go through town, but apparently it doesn't want us to. So we're just going to keep on popping. That would be like Pasco, Kennewick. Oh, okay, so we're going around the north side. That's fine. Picked up a lot of frozen food here, a lot of onions here, you know, stuff like that. So, am pretty familiar with this place. A lot of apples in Washington too, like Yakima. Got a lot of apples out of there. Peshastin. That's not in the game. I know Wenatchee is here. Another one is like Cashmere. Picked up apples there. I think they're all native names. I'm not 1,000% sure, but yeah, a lot of different names. Not exactly sure what river that is, but could be the Snake, Kennewick, Pendleton, all that fun stuff. Yeah, most of the times we just went through town instead of coming around this side, because it was like 20 miles or something more. It would be faster, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so now we're kind of getting into the danger zone here. I think we are on 395. We're getting kind of in the range of we need fuel now. Okay, there is a fuel station, so that's what we'll do. We'll just come in here, stop at Pasco, have a good time, grab probably not a coffee or nothing, but we'll see what we can do. Follow this tanker. Apparently he missed his fuel stop too. Okay, let's not hit the guy. Good God. What the hell you stopping for there, pal? Goodness gracious. Anyway, so I thought we were going to do good all episode until that guy decided to stop, basically, to get off the freaking highway. Oh, we missed Kennewick just by that much. Gotta love it. But yeah, so we're going to be stopping here. Going to be ending the episode. It is 35 minutes. Going to try to keep them around 30 minutes anyway. But as soon as we get... Oh, I got to get over. That guy, I guess, he just wants to, you know, do some circles, I guess. But, yeah, we'll see what happens and go from there. I think I stayed at this truck stop here more than once, sadly. Alright, get over. It's kind of a roundabout way, but we got to get some fuel, so that's what we're going to be doing. 25 miles an hour, so let's just stop. Makes sense to me, doesn't it? And we'll get out, check the straps. We should have done that a long time ago, but it's fine. Alright, let's see. Do we go straight here? Looks like we just go straight. Okay. Looks clear. Looks clear. 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 Okay, go. Beautiful. Alright, kind of looks like a whole big bar mitzvah here. It'd be kind of cool if you had truck washes too, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. So I think, yeah, the fuel's right there, so let's just come in here. What is it, 439? Holy daggum. Holy daggum. Alright, where is this fuel station at? Oh, no cover or nothing? And you want to charge $4.40 a gallon? That's ridiculous. Another reason why everybody loves... Oh, apparently I went the wrong way. Whoops. Oh, well. There was no exit. Oh, 446. You know, let's just make it worse. There. We'll go outside and pump it. I mean, look at that. Oh, I'm even straight, too. Well, we do have two fuel tanks, don't we? Well, $5.59 for 125 gallons. That's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you all in the next one, where we're going to be starting right here. So thank you much, and you all take care.